Today we're going to go into the do's and don'ts, like what to do, the structure and what you need to be doing as a brand new agent, as an agent that's starting their business all over again, or as someone that's wanting to actually get structure and control their real estate game. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you're lead generating. That's the number one thing that you have to do in this business. People who say that this is not a call business are wrong. The industry is changing so fast, and if you're not calling, if you're not getting people on the phone, you're out of the business. And I hate to say that, but it's true. You see a lot of people that have just solely ran their business on Sphere, and that is possible, and you can have a great business strictly just through your sphere of influence. However, you still have to call and pick up the phone and call those people. So today I'm going to dive into my biggest complaint. When I first got into the business, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what not to do. I didn't have any structure. And that's what I kept on telling everyone that I was talking to. I was like, I need structure. You don't have to teach me how to work. Teach me the game plan that's going to get me the most amount of success. So we're going to dive into it. The first thing that you have to do is I like to get in, 8 o'clock. This morning I was in at 7:55. It was the day after Thanksgiving, so I wanted to start my day off right. You want to get to the office or get to work, whatever that may be. If you don't have an office space, just get your mind right. Maybe get a motivational video to start the morning off. It sounds silly, but it's really important. To start your mind off right to the day and actually get that going is vital. Every morning I like to go into a daily role play. What that does is that goes over what objections we're going to have, what we need to say to our sphere, what we need to say to our clients, or cold calls, whether they're for sale by owners, whether they're expired listings. A lot of people are afraid to get on the phone. If you have the right script, it gets rid of all the hesitation. So you guys can ask me in the next video on what scripts that we have. But starting at 9 a.m., sometimes even earlier than that, we're starting to make calls. We'll go through the expired listings. There's a couple systems that you can go into. A lot of agents right now are going through that. And I'll be honest, I'm getting a lot of feedback from sellers because I'm calling them as well, saying that people don't know, they're saying the exact same thing, the script's the exact same. You want to embody that, internalize that, and make it your own. Once I call through all the expired listings, there's typically no more than 7 to 10. I'll call the previous day's expired listings. And that's going to be generally about an hour, 30 minutes there from the time I get in, going through that. Then I'll call the for sale by owners, and I'll follow up with those. But an important thing to note on that, if you have inbound leads, whether they're coming from from Google, Sync, Boomtown, whatever systems you may have, Realtor.com, maybe Zillow, any of those leads are priority. Those are P1s, those are hot leads. You have to hit those within 5 minutes. It's important, it's vital that you hit those in the first 5 minutes. Next you're going to go into, I just take a quick little 10-15 minute break. We'll go out and throw the basketball, we'll go out and throw the football, just to get our mind break from actually going out and making phone calls. No more than 15 minutes. Then I'm going to go right into, for us personally, we'll go out and hit our dialer that we have. We've got a CRM that we're using, and we can call our sphere of influence, the people in our database. We'll go out and call our past clients. And if you don't have past clients, that's okay. Just call people that's in your database, and in a following video, or if you guys have questions, I'll follow up with scripts that we're using right here in Knoxville. But I call those sphere leads, and I say your database, people that people that trust you already, just letting them know that you're in the business. But I always try to bring value to those people. And what do I mean by bringing value? I want to make sure that whatever I'm telling them is relevant to the conversation. Whether, hey, listen, I just want to give you an update on what's going on with the interest rates that are going on. Right now, they're at whatever percent they are. Or, hey, listen, I just sold a property in your neighborhood. I wanted to give you a call. Just want to tell you about it. Wanted to let you know, just in case you're ever thinking about that. I'll go through a couple hours a day, but really, it is vital. It's crucial to your business. Any group person that's telling you not to go out and lead generate is a detriment to your business. If you look at every single successful business model that's going on, people are lead generating. Let's say that you're not good on the phone. That's fine. That is okay. You want to minimum hit your sphere of influence, people that you know. And a lot of times that's the people that you don't call because, oh, it's awkward to call your people that you haven't talked to in a long time. You have to get over that. if you want to be madly successful in this business, you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Next, you're going to go into role playing, buyers and sellers presentation. Here's the thing about this business is most people do not train. And that's where we fail. We fail to train. You know, if you're not planning ahead, then you're planning to fail. And most people treat this business as a hobby instead of a career. When you make the decision to quit treating this as a hobby and turn it into a business and say, hey, I've got to hit these, like any other job in the world, you go out and you have parameters that you have to hit or you're fired, right? So treat it the exact same. Treat this as a business because that's what it is. You know, so many people in this industry are not hitting what they're doing, or we have so many people that are only doing a couple transactions a year because they're not following the steps, what it takes to do it. And if you're lead generating minimum 50 calls a day, trying to get 20 contacts a day, and what I mean contacts is 20 people on the phone having a real estate conversation. Tom Ferry says per every 40 real estate conversations that you have should be 1 closing. So it's just a simple math. If you want to have 10 closings, you want to have 400 real estate conversations. Then you're going to go have lunch. What's really impactful is trying to make opportunity of every day. One thing that I really preach to my team is be intentional with the time that you're spending. You know, try to network during that hour. Try to make sure that you're maximizing that. And then during the day, you know, for me, the most important thing is in my mornings. That's when I can go out and get business. No matter, you can be the best at writing contracts. You can be the best at, you know, negotiating, you can be the best at all of those things. But if you're not generating new business, it doesn't matter. You can be the greatest person that no one knows about. But in the evenings, you should have appointments, so that's when you should be setting appointments. What I would strongly suggest is you're not setting any appointments before noon. That time block, that 4-hour time block is crucial to growing your business. That's one thing that I've done all my real estate business, and I never knew that it was actually the business model until I've, you know, continued to educate myself. So from 1 o'clock on, you should have appointments. And if you don't have appointments, that's okay. It's gonna take some time to build your pipeline. But you want to get with your team leader. You want to role play on things that you're struggling with. If you're still not good on the phones, go over objection handling. There's a guy named Derek Lipsky on YouTube. You can go out and follow him. You can follow my YouTube. It's Coach Jay Combs. But get with them training on negotiations, training on contracts, lender questions, title company trainings. Because here's the thing, once you get good at lead generating, you're going to start getting a business. Then you have to be able to master that. But the first thing that you want to do is master lead generation and actually acquiring business, because once again, you can be the best at writing contracts. You can know the contracts from page 1 all the way to page 10, which you should. But if you don't have any business to write a contract, it does you no good. So this is the most important thing that you can do, is lead generate. And once you do that, you have to have follow-up techniques. I'll get into that in the next video. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this, please like and share it. If you have questions on this, please let me know. Look forward to the next video.